Welcome to C Keynotes. C's an unprecedented aerospace and defense alliance led by sub-tier suppliers, committed to accelerating supply chain performance. We're just suppliers, like you, proud of our companies, and committed to excellence. Please listen to our message at the end of this video, and thanks for watching.
Thank you. I'm Ryan Cortez with MD Engineering. You can switch slide now. I'm just going to go over a couple of the main things I really feel like I need to say, which is these bullet points here. And then I'm just going to tell our story. I'll go over that first. MD Engineering's been around since 1999. We first started in the aftermarket business. We lost a lot of our business overseas. We decided to pursue aerospace thinking we'd be immune to having to compete globally. Turned out we were wrong. I believe everybody in this room knows that. Especially, you have a lot of guys in here that, are bidding out this work overseas to China and Indonesia and so on. We're a machine shop. We're a precision manufacturer of complex aerospace components. Machine shop. So, and we're AS9100 registered. The one last thing I wanted to talk about is that we just recently finished an 18-month stage 1 engagement with C. We're part of a 5-company consortium group, and all of those people are here today, I think, except for one. Next slide. So yesterday, I found myself at the mixer just talking about what I was going to talk about today, and I was going to come out here with a prepared speech. But the thing is that I spoke about everything that's just our real stories. So I'm just going to tell the real stories. And so, for instance, you take that part in the top left there, and that part we manufactured from when we got the PO to made delivered product in 11 days. And the way we were able to do that is because our workforce is cross-trained. We have detailed work instructions. We've removed variation, and we're also, with the detailed work instructions, we're not afraid to tear down. I think it's not so much making your lead time easier by way of, how can you say? It's not so much that you can make your lead time shorter by way of working faster. It's more working smarter. The part in the top right there, I was also talking about that same part where we don't even start that part until we get a Kanban signal. Those parts have over 400 dimensions, and we're able to make them in 10 days. Next slide. So we've managed, as a result of our lean engagement, to reduce our lead times from 12 weeks to 4 weeks. Through detailed work instructions and removing variation. We've also reduced our setup times by 80% on our mills. And again, I spoke about our cross-trained workforce. Somebody actually said to me, probably 3 times yesterday, how many engineers do you have? And we really don't have any engineers. How many programmers do you have? We don't. We have our lead setup. Our lead setup guys are cross-trained in how to program. So what we end up doing is we win a job, we take the blueprint, we give it to one guy, and that's our throughput. The guy takes it, he goes and programs it, runs it, takes a good part to inspection, and that's how we do it. Again, we've got them also cross-trained in how to write work instructions on everything. So what we'll have a guy do is he'll run the part. When he's done with his setup, he'll take pictures, pull the part off the machine, move it over to inspection. While it's in inspection getting signed off, he's loading work instructions. So now we have over 200 detailed work instructions in-house for future use. And eventually, the A350 will get off the ground, and we'll be able to go back there and check it out, and we'll have our instructions to run production parts. Our sales per employee has grown by 35% over the last 18 months, and we write work instructions for everything. Oh, it's 5 minutes already. Next. This is one way how we do it. We write instructions. This has reduced our training time by over 60%. It used to take days to train someone how to run helicoils. Now it takes literally about 2 hours. Next. Our sales per employee. Our sales per employee has grown by way of our sales per employee has grown by way of reducing our lead times. We're able to sneak more work in and use less people to get more work done. And that's the only way you can really do it. It's gone from 117,000 to 181,000 over the last 18 months. Inventory turns. We used to run 6 months worth of parts. We don't do that anymore. At the end of the year, myself and Morgan, the owner here, we'd be sitting there scratching our head. I was telling a story earlier. We're scratching our head saying, how did we make millions of dollars and there's literally no money in the bank? Well, if you took a picture of that shot, you'd see us standing in front of $600,000 worth of stock. And the thing is, if you can't sell it, you should pretty much just not make it. Now we're 100% on-time delivery profitably. And I emphasize profitably. Next slide. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to call or email. But just one last thing that I was talking about is that we had we realized that the C Lean Enterprise System is just that. It's an enterprise system. It's company-wide. You can do it for office processes or whatever applies to your company. So what we did is we managed to improve one of the worst bottlenecks in our company, bad coffee. So literally the coffee was too black to lighten up, and you had to put about 2 pounds of creamer in there, and it just didn't work out. You're upsetting the boss. I go in early. It's a problem. And I kid you not, we have consistently perfect coffee every single day. So if anybody would like me to email this to them, and actually it has been requested before, so I'll be glad to email it. So thank you.
Thanks for watching our video. Now we want to take just a brief moment to invite you to join us. We're facing a number of challenges in today's aerospace industry. Our customers are consolidating their supply chains and putting everyone on the 3 lists: grow, maintain, or phase out. And we don't always know which list we're on. The prime contractors are reconfiguring their businesses for high-speed production, and we're expected to reconfigure ours to 100% on-time delivery and 0 PPM quality performance. Customer expectations seem to be a moving target, and global competition is having an impact on how we compete. And we have many issues that never seem to get resolved. We complain, but realistically we're only one voice on these issues, so how can we expect to be heard? And oftentimes the buyer or purchasing agent is not someone who can make a change anyway. C suppliers have identified 4 reasons why they joined C. Visibility, of course, deals directly with how we capture new business, and C is a proven master at getting visibility for C suppliers. Performance, our step-by-step roadmap has been tested and proven by hundreds of C suppliers. Just listen to the videos on our YouTube site and you'll conclude that following the C roadmap will increase your performance dramatically. Collaboration on projects with C suppliers means working with people who speak a common language and are committed to excellence. And finally, working together, we can invite customer executives to discuss supply chain issues that slow down performance and increase cost. Together, we do have a voice. C is a nonprofit 501c6 industry alliance. It's supported by supplier memberships and sponsors. We would like to have your voice and your participation, so please go to the C website or call and join C today. Thanks for watching.